I'm going to grab a title. We'll grab that same centered one, drag it at the bottom, double click on it, highlight it, delete it, and put the end explanation points. Okay, I'm going to highlight that, change the font to the one we had earlier. I think it was this one. Yeah. And take that outline, maybe bump up the size a little bit to 124. Maybe bigger than that, 160. How about that? There we go. And we'll go ahead and accept it. So we don't have a transition here. It's the end of the video and then straight to title. But I want to add a fade to black. So let's go back to those transitions. We'll do a fade to black, or you could use cross dissolve too. I want to add fade to black. You could use cross blur, cross dissolve, it wouldn't matter. Let's grab this one, drop it right here. There we go. And at the end, I'm going to leave it just as it is because it's a black title and it fades out automatically. So we're good to go there. Let's go back to the front and I want to put a title. We put one before, we put one at the end. And I showed you, you can actually drop titles in between as well. So let's go ahead and do that example. I'll grab here. And make sure you keep holding it till it becomes a clip within the timeline. So now we can title this, we'll just call it The Big Tires. Okay, we'll accept that. Okay, so we have titles in the front, in the back, in the middle. Now we need some that are actually on the screen. So like lower third, subtitles, top corner, etc. So let's go ahead and grab a title in a different location. And we'll grab an upper. And we'll put this one right here. You'll notice you can drag it pretty much anywhere you want it to. Okay, we'll put it at the beginning. Let me stretch this out a little bit for us so we can see better. And it's overlapping to the second clip, so let's make it a little bit shorter. And the title appears at the top corner. So let me stretch this a little longer so you can see the example here. I double click, I'm gonna go in here, edit this. Highlight that, take that border off, change to a different font, and go to 8, go to 140, change the color as well. Let's go blue. Let's try that. No, it doesn't show up. Probably white's better. Let's go to white. There we go. Or yellow. Yellow could work. How about yellow? Let's try that. Yeah, good enough. If you notice, the title will carry across clips here. The longer you make it, you can make it longer or shorter. It'll always be there. But let's go ahead and make this shorter. And we'll move it just a little bit. And you can move it anywhere you need to, but let's move it halfway so we see the clip with and without the title. Here we go. One limitation in the titling functionality is you can't have stacked titles, basically. So if I wanted to grab another one and put it here, it's not going to let me. It'll let me put them next to each other really close, like right up against each other. But the minute I try to drag it on top, it's going to try to move it over or divide it. So that's one of the limitations of iMovie. Of course, you can put as many as you want. You can just grab whatever and just keep going and make them shorter, longer, put space, no space. So the functionality for like doing subtitles and things like that is there if you need it. But the limitation is you can't stack them more than one, unfortunately. So let's delete these titles. All right, so we've taken care of titles. We got them in the front, we got them in the back. We got them as clips in between, like a chapter marker kind of thing. So we're doing pretty good here.